Do you ever wonder where your favorite TV shows are filmed? From the sunny beaches of Mexico to the spectacular glaciers of Iceland to Paris, France, the city of love, you can see scenes from these amazing places in your favorite TV shows. In today's video, we'll be telling you about the countries where popular shows are filmed. Before we get started, please remember to leave a like for this video. Then, subscribe to the channel and lastly, turn on notifications. They will keep you up to date so that you'll never miss a thing. First up, Mexico. Filming in Mexico can get rough. Some neighborhoods are dangerous, but you can't deny that Mexico is a picturesque paradise. Mexico has some of the most dangerous drug cartels in the world, but that doesn't stop some brave TV shows from venturing into the land to get the perfect shot or to get shot. American crime drama Queen of the South, aired from 2016 to 2021, was partly filmed in Mexico. The show tells the story of a woman who becomes a drug queenpin after her boyfriend is murdered by a Mexican cartel. The pilot for the show was shot in Mexico City. Narcos was also shot in Mexico. Narcos aired from 2015 to 2017 and also was filmed in the United States, Panama, Chile, and Colombia. Besides Mexico City, Narcos Mexico also filmed in a number of locations in Mexico, including the former gold and silver mining hub city of San Luis Potosi, the sprawling state of Hidalgo north of Mexico City, and the idyllic resort town of Puerto Vallarta. Carlos Munoz Portal, a location manager for the popular Netflix series Narcos, was fatally shot in rural Mexico in 2017 while scouting film sites for the show's fourth season. Mexico may not be the safest filming destination out there, but the scenery in these shows stand out. Next on our list, France. Emily in Paris is filmed in France. Okay, even someone without a brain knows that it's filmed in France. But let's take a look at the charming places that you can enjoy in this series. The series is shot entirely in Paris, with no fake or replacement locations, and shows the most beautiful and iconic Paris monuments, plus some off-the-beaten-track locations. The heart of Emily in Paris takes place in Paris' 5th arrondissement. Emily's first destination is a loft in the Place de l'Estrapade, a picturesque square. The Maison Lavau's perfume commercial takes place on the infamous Pont Alexandre III bridge. This bridge was built between 1896 and 1900 and is watched over by 4 notable statues of Greek gods. Other beautiful Paris destinations featured are the Canal Saint-Martin, Rue de Valois, Jardin de Palais Royal, the Pantheon, and La Château de Sonnet. Emily also visits museums and opera houses such as Palais Garnier, Musée des Arts Forains, Monet de Paris, et l'Atelier des Lumières. Then of course, Emily goes to some of the best restaurants Paris has to offer. These include Place de l'Estrapade, Le Grand Véfour, La Maison Rose, Café de Flore, and Café de l'Homme. Enough about Paris. Let's move on. Now we have Iceland. You know what I'm about to say. You guessed it, Iceland is one of the filming locations in Game of Thrones. You can't deny that Game of Thrones have some of the most impressive scenery we've ever seen on TV. Iceland offers all you can dream of. Iceland is made up of a diverse landscape that includes glaciers, geothermal hot springs, spectacular ice caves, stunning waterfalls, and black sand beaches. Its incredibly diverse landscape is what makes travelers so intrigued with this Nordic island nation, and it is easily one of the most beautiful places on Earth. Consequently, the array of stunning backdrops makes it a director's paradise. Scenes from James Bond, Star Wars, Batman Begins, and many others have also been filmed here. However, few showcase Iceland to the world as much as Game of Thrones. Here we bring you the must-visit Game of Thrones filming locations in Iceland. Dimmerborgir is an area in northern Iceland peppered with dark lava formations. These ominous towers jutting out of the ground serve as a backdrop for Mance Rayder's army camp in season 3 of this series. As this scene is near the freezing wall, filming takes place in winter. Another beautiful place where this show is filmed is Thingvellir. Thingvellir teems with natural marvels such as Gullfoss Waterfall and the Geyser Geothermal Park. This is where the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates meet. Various visible separations are scattered throughout the park. One of these, Almanaya Gorge, features as the Gates of the Moon in Season 1 and Season 4 of the show. Making an appearance in Season 7, Eastwatch by the Sea is where Jon Snow docks with the Suicide Squad before heading inland in search of whites. Here, geometric columns pierce through lively waves that spill onto coal-black sands. As you approach this sinister landscape, you can't help but feel a sense of impending doom. This bizarre beach is eerily beautiful all year round. The largest ice cap in Europe first features in Game of Thrones Season 2 in Scenes Beyond the Wall. Svinesfellsjökull, not the easiest word to pronounce, is an outlet glacier of Vatnajökull, another hard one. And due to its incredible formations and excellent views, it is one of the country's most popular places for glacier hiking. This cave in Lake Mjövatn is possibly the most emblematic addition to our list. This is where the actors Jon Snow, Kit Harington, and Ygritte Rose Leslie have their oh-so-steamy moment in Season 3. No wonder the two got married in real life. A magical moment in such a beautiful place will drive any couple wild. Next on our list, Germany. You'll be surprised by this one. The Queen's Gambit is filmed in Germany. In real life, the Parisian hotel is the palatial Haus Cumberland in Berlin, which was built in 1912 and features Art Nouveau design. Most of the scenes are filmed in its now permanently closed Café Garage. After her mother's fatal car accident, Harmon starts attending the Methuen Orphanage for Girls in Kentucky. This home is actually Schützendorf Castle outside of Berlin. It was built in 1889 by a Jewish family that lived there until it was seized in World War II. Their ownership was restored in 1993. When Harmon is adopted, she moves into a single-family home in Lexington, Kentucky. Only it's not. The exterior of the house is actually a private residence in Cambridge, Ontario. The Las Vegas Hotel is actually the Palais at Funkturm in Berlin, a retro-looking event venue built in 1956. It boasts Berlin's largest ballroom and has a retractable staircase and an adjustable chandelier. Episode 4 takes Harmon to Mexico City, where she and her mother stay at the fictional Aztec Palace Hotel. In reality, the Aztec Palace Hotel is the Friedenstadt Palace in Berlin, which opened in 1867. It claims to have the world's biggest theater stage and hosts Broadway-caliber musical productions. Clearly, Germany is a place to film majestic buildings. Next up, Spain. Warrior Nun is entirely filmed in Andalusia, Spain, where the series is set, so that shouldn't come as too much of a surprise. The show tells the story of a tetraplegic young girl who gets caught in a battle between good and evil. She wakes up in a morgue with extraordinary superpowers. The series contains quirky badass nuns, demons from hell, a high-tech company, and, thank God, fair share of comedy. The St. Michael's Orphanage Temple exteriors, where the events in the crypt take place in the first episode, are the 16th century Baroque Encarnacion Church in Marabella. The scenes with Ava running on the beach and wandering around the town are filmed in La Venus Beach. The seaside promenade and the streets are near Marabella's Central Marina. However, the interior of the temple is the gorgeous San Juan de Dios Church in Antequera. This location is also the meeting point of Father Vincent's gang in episode 7, where there are also featured shots in the old hospital courtyard adjacent to this church. The Order of Cruciform Sword, OCS, headquarters are set in the Real Colegiata de Santa Maria la Mayor Antequera. This church is located on a hill overlooking the city next to the walls of an old 11th century Moorish fortress, the Alcazaba. Film crews dressed the splendid Renaissance interiors of the temple for the shoot. Next on our list, Croatia. Croatia is another Game of Thrones filming location. Dubrovnik is the King's Landing. Sites include the Pile and Ploch Gate, the St. Dominica Street. Along the city walls include the Bokar Fortress and the Minseda Tower. The old town of Dubrovnik was founded in the 7th century by refugees from Epidaurus in Greece and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site due to its historical significance. Lovrijenac Fortress is one of the sites that can be seen from the wall. It is an impressive structure built on an outcropping rock. It is located just outside the western wall of the old town and is featured in Game of Thrones. As soon as you cross over the drawbridge and walk through the Pile Gate, you will find yourself entering an ancient city that is brimming with amazing architecture and surrounded by the Mediterranean on one side and amazing walls on the other. And last on our list, Hungary. The Witcher Season 1 is filmed in Hungary. The directors use Budapest as a primary location for all the interiors in the series. This is also where the main filming studio is located. The most recognizable landmark in the series is Vajdahunyad Castle. It is the replica of the castle in Transylvania, located in the city park of Budapest. The interior of the castle of Vajdahunyad appears in the series as the inner courtyard of the wizard Stegobor's house. Visual effects are not used to fit the chapel into the series theme, but it is decorated with many plants. The castle is unique as it combines several different architectural styles. It appears as a Gothic structure from one side and as a Renaissance one from the other. Several other sites in Budapest and nearby areas also appear, including Keseli Museum, Szentendre Skansen Village Museum, replica castle of Eger, Tata Castle, and the forest of Gyarmat Puszta. And that's it for today, guys. We hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did. If you'd like to see more videos, please subscribe to our channel and leave us a comment down below in the comment section.